Oh my goodness. Let's see. Anybody watching right now? Nope. Not anybody? Okay. We'll watch. We'll hang out. Hey Grant, how you doing, buddy? You gotta forgive me. Just finishing up supper. Yo, Robert Bryan, what's up, Buttercup? Hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Doing good, Grant. It's been a while. Tell me, how does the video look? I'm working on with a new light system. Double X Albatross. Hey, what's going on? M&K Outdoors, how you doing? Duke, what's up, Duke? Glaring on my. Is that better? Of course, I won't be able to see the. Won't be able to see the chat. All right, I know it's glaring off. Not much, Duke. Just trying to kill a duck. You know how that is. Y'all doing any? How was your trip to Mississippi? It's the computer screen, you think? Yeah, it's reflecting back on the computer. But the lighting is what I'm worried about. Don't worry about the glare, but is the lighting okay? You had a small push of new birds, but they're still north. Really? Because we're not seeing any new birds, and some people are telling me that they're watching birds move headed back up north. Looks pretty good to you. Thanks, Robert. No ducks here. You got that right. Now we're struggling to shoot summer ducks. And I mean struggling. Well, that sounds good, Dukes. I like a good speck shoot. I like to hunt speck. Speckle-bellied geese are my favorite geese to hunt. She shot her first pintail last Tuesday. Grant, please. I forget. What state are you from? Are you a duck hunter? Yes, I am a duck hunter, aka the name Daddy Duck. Southern Illinois, Kentucky border. Okay, thanks, Grant. Um, yeah, here on the East Coast, man, it's been it's been warm. I mean, yesterday it was 70 degrees. I mean, it was 70. That was the high. Rib eye of the sky. Yes, sir. They're great eating. I'm a bird watcher, it seems. Robert, I've been doing some serious exploring. I think I'm fixing to find them. Dukes, I think you know where I'm talking about. So 80K, what's going on, man? Y'all doing all right? Hang on 1 second, guys. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow, Dukes. I'm gonna send you somewhere. I want you to take a look for me. Somewhere, and we won't say it on here, okay? But somewhere that me and you have been talking about looking into in an area. So I'll call you tomorrow. We'll talk about it. Well, let's see here. What's going on new with me? It's my first live stream in a while with the holidays and all that was going on. I just ran out of time. Monday would get here and I'd just be out of time. You're gonna hit Oxbow off the PD in the morning, rigging long lines now, 15, 20 feet of water. Great God Almighty. Saw a lot of people where I knew. Okay, yeah. There's a reason for that. But I just haven't done a live stream because of the the holidays and everything and everything that was going on. I just kind of ran out of time, and so New Year, hoping to head back out there. Right now we're at 8 people and only 1 thumbs up, and guess who gave it? Well, I sure do appreciate it, buddy. I do appreciate it. But as far as the live stream, that's what's been going on with that. So thanks, M&K. I have been seeing a lot of Gadwall too, Robert. A lot of Gadwall here lately. A couple days ago, I saw him this afternoon. Okay. Well, let's see here. As far as the channel goes, last time I looked, I was at 418. So I am on the road to 500, and I wanted to get 500 before January 1. Just didn't quite work out. That's cool. Got it. No big deal. But we're on the road to 500. So share out the videos. That's fine. Share them out. I want to get to 500, man. Love to get it. Dunlap, what's happening? Let's see. Yeah, Eddie K. The ducks, they migrate north, south, east, west, and at any given time they could leave and head south and then turn around and head right back up. There's not a problem with that. Let's see here. Yeah, as far as the channel updates, let's see here. Looking for the 500. That's what I'm going after right now. Got 418, chasing that 500. That's what I want to get done. Thanks so much, MK. Yeah, I don't have that community tab yet. I appreciate it. But I'm chasing it. I'm not going to beat around the bush on that. I want it, and I want it bad. I mean, everybody, you want that 1,000, but I have little goals. I set these little ones, and that's what I want to do. Oh. Came here. So you came from Sweden. So let me. Are you from Sweden, Albatross? Okay, and you live here in the States now? That's what I'm hoping. I've been growing. I mean, I hitting two and three a day. So I'm hoping by the end of the month I'll hit 500. My anniversary will be February 6th, so I definitely want to hit it before then. I'm not worried about watch hours right now. It's all about the supporters. Yeah, Albatross. I think my daughter went to Sweden a couple months ago, or was it, or last winter, or last winter? Yeah, she went to Sweden there for vacation. Oh, so you're in Stockholm now? Okay. Well, welcome to the channel, buddy. Here I talk about duck hunting, and that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm a duck hunter, and my channel is nothing but ducks. Hope you've taken a look at it. You need. Wait a minute. You got a biscuit maker? You can cook your own. Where's your biscuit maker? Didn't you buy one? Y'all have to forgive me. Yes, I cook biscuits while I'm duck hunting. Yes, I do. Grant, go back in my videos and you'll see me cooking biscuits. You'll see me cooking biscuits. You can ask. Let's see here. You can ask Dukes. Dukes knows that I cook biscuits. Robert knows that I cook biscuits. And Cody from After 5 knows that I cook biscuits. And they've all eaten my biscuits and they like them. Yo, the Bingo Bunch. How y'all doing? Yes, he does cook a killer. Yes, sir. I like cooking my biscuits. A clam chowder. Y'all have to forgive me for drinking so much tea. This is the first glass of sweet tea I've had all day. M&K, we do. I'm always trying to cook some. Let's see here. 2 days ago, Saturday. No, Sunday. Yes, yesterday. Yesterday, we went and we cooked. I cooked a bunch of biscuits, and we had Wild Hogs patted sausage. I have cooked soup and stuff like that before when it's real cold, but I generally cook my biscuits usually right after the hunt. Unless I'm going to stay all day in one spot, then I'll cook right then. But usually we find a hill somewhere and make a little camp. That's right. We gonna eat. We gonna eat. Fat boys gotta eat. Beating the bunches here. They're trying to get homework done with 5 crazy kids. Skinny boys too. Yeah, M&K, I have been known in the past. I haven't done it in the last couple of years, but in the past, I have been known to do a little crappie fishing while I'm duck hunting and catch crappie and then fry them up while for lunch and stuff like that. 80K, if I had enough ducks here I wish I had your problem. We just ain't got enough ducks to worry about it. It's just that simple. This is South Carolina, man. It is the worst duck hunting state. I mean, the last state duck hunt in would be South Carolina. The next to the last state would be Hawaii. I think Hawaii's got more ducks than we do right now. Backwoods, how you doing, man? You doing okay today? Yeah, we need a road trip, dude. We need a road trip big time. All right, if y'all haven't already, please do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up, okay? I really would appreciate it. Yeah, I know. We're gonna do it next year. We're gonna have to wait the next year, Robert. You kind of got an idea what's going on, but you crashed your drone. You didn't lose it, did you? Or you just crashed it? I crashed mine in my backyard pool, so I'm out of a drone right now. You just Googled worst duck hunting states. Indiana is number 1. Arizona, New Mexico, Connecticut, and West Virginia. Hawaii is number 6. Well, heck, South Carolina's not even in the running. All right, well, I was going to do a video on this, but I'm going to go ahead and just announce it here on live, and then I'll do update videos, do little shorts. Oh, they're counting the corn ponds. That's right. It fell in the snow. It's drying out with a battery. Okay. Well, I was off today. I didn't get a chance to hunt. I had some personal things I had to take care of. But when I got up this morning, I accidentally street copper 11. What's up, y'all? Doing good. Welcome. I accidentally this morning stepped on the weight scales in my bathroom, and I was shocked. So starting today, I have started a M&K Outdoor sent me over. Welcome, brother. And I say that with a thin blue line because I was as well. I stepped on those scales and it said 288. Okay. So I have started, I'm going to start a weight loss program that started today. And I'm going to take it easy and do it slow but steady. And one of the biggest problems is the work I do, and we won't get into that. Not on YouTube. Some of my closer friends, they know what I do, and we'll just keep it at that. Okay. But I stay in a car a lot, and I mean, I'm in a car 8 to 12 hours, and I seldom get a chance to move around a lot. And I think that's the majority of my problem. So I'm going to start walking every day after work. Go for little short walks in the beginning and then work my way on up. But I've got to lose this weight. So that is the personal update. So I've given you a channel update, personal update. So wish me luck because I'm going to need it. Well, let's do it together then, M&K. We'll have a little update videos because I will do little shorts and updates. And I'm going to try to do a weekly update. I wanted to do it today, but I ran out of time with other things. And, you know, and that's what I'm going to do. Let's see here. I think Canada's also a great place to hunt ducks. You usually gather. Yeah, we do. Yes, I do, albatross. I've hunted all over the United States. I've hunted in several other countries, Canada, Mexico, actually the Philippines, and I've actually duck hunted in Lebanon. But we try to go somewhere every year. It's just this year, I haven't been able to do anything. A lot of it has to do with this COVID. And I had to cancel a bunch of my trips. So anyway, getting back to weight, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose. I mean, I'm determined. I've never been this heavy. I was heavy before, and not this heavy, but I was heavy. And I lost a lot of weight. I was working out. I was looking really pretty good. And I came home. I was overseas a lot at the time. I came home. I took a new job where, like, again, I just sit in the car way too much, and I don't get out and move. So I gained a lot of weight, and then I got lazy. And to be quite honest, I am 55 years old, and if I want to keep duck hunting the way I like to duck hunt, I got to lose the weight because I won't be able to go. And then health, you're talking about health issues and staying healthy and family and all that stuff. And so I'm gonna lose it. My goal is right now. I've set a long-term goal at 88 pounds. I want to lose 88 pounds by the next teal season, which will start in September. So mid-September, I hope to lose 88 pounds. That is my goal. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do like fried apple pies, and I like to eat my sausage biscuits when I'm duck hunting. Is what I do. Well, albatross, I wouldn't say it's a hobby. I would say it's a lifestyle, because it is 365 days of the year I think about duck hunting. There's not a day goes by that I don't. I'm always thinking about duck hunting, constantly. You can ask any of my closest friends; they'll tell you the same thing. It's all I think about. So, but I want to get back. I want to get back healthy. I want to get back. I want to lose this weight. I'm having a hard time buying clothes. I'm having a hard time buying hunting clothes because I'm only 5'8", so I'm about as round as I am tall, you know, and I can't buy the hunting clothes that I want because they don't make them. So I got a choice to make, and that choice is to lose the weight. I started today, and I'll be out there again tomorrow, and then I'll weigh myself next week and give an update. But or I may just do the updates on the live stream, because I'm gonna try to do these every Monday night, and that's when I'm gonna weigh myself is on Mondays. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Street Copper, I think we could all lose some, brother. But I've got to do something. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. JV Hunting, he's got a channel. It's called JV Hunting. I'm quite sure most of y'all know who he is. He sent me a Santa Claus suit so that I could do a video, and I'm quite sure that most of y'all in here saw that video. And he got a 3X Santa Claus suit and sent it to me. A 3X. And if you watch the video, you can see that the jacket was way too small. So, I mean, that's got to tell you something. No issues, Albatross. No, don't worry. No worries, brother. I got you. Heck, I'm from the United States and I'm Southern. My English is messed up. And it's crazy, isn't it, Grant? I mean, when you work one shift and you gain the weight, you work another shift and you can lose it because you got time. I know when I used to work many years ago when I policed, I'd work night shift, man. When I'd get off, I couldn't do anything. I didn't want to do anything. All I want to do is just sleep. Oh man. So, yep. Isn't that something? Oh man, Backwoods, I appreciate that, man. I really do. And in case y'all don't know, on that video, that was me singing. And just in case anybody had any doubts, that was me singing that song a cappella. So I know I'm not any good, but I thought it would bring my sense of humor to the video. And at least I had a real white beard. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of fun doing that video. You can ask Robert. I had been talking about doing this video for well over a year, and I just didn't have the support as far as someone helping me with it, because I knew I couldn't do it by myself. It's just one of those, if you look at it, you can tell it's just not one of those videos. And so, you know, it's just one of those things. I just couldn't get it together. And then when Cody came down, me and him, I told him about it, and that's because you talk too much, Robert. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you, man. When Cody came down, I explained to him what I wanted, and man, we went to work on it. That sounds like a winner, M&K. Duke says, what is your hunting schedule this week? I know Tuesday and Wednesday I'm working, and I don't know about the rest of the week yet, Dukes. But if I'll know more come Wednesday, okay? And then I'll let you know. There are no good duck holes, man. I have been scouting. I have been hunt scouting for 2 weeks. I'm not going to kid you. Now, I did shoot a limit of summer ducks the other day by myself, but and I saw a few big ducks, and that was it. But I have been scouting and hunting at the same time, and it's tough. It's tough, Rock. It's tough, man. It's real tough. Yeah, you're gonna hunt with me. You're gonna be blindfolded. I'm gonna have all your phones. That sounds good, man. M&K, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna motivate each other, and we're gonna check on each other every Monday night. I think that's a good idea, man. Instead of doing a short thing, we'll just do it on here. Yo, Jeremy, what's going on, brother? M&K, I appreciate it, buddy. Hurry back if you can. Robert, how's that little swamp that we went to? Is there's nothing back there yet? Just sitting here off. Well, that's what I am. I'm fat, and I'm usually kind of happy. Just giving channel updates. I've been gone for doing lives for a while, so I'm back to do that. The holidays are over. I'm going to be trying to lose some weight. Jeremy, is what I'm trying to do. Started today. First Monday of the new year, first Monday of January. Jeremy Bray, what's going on, buddy? Got two Jeremys in the house. You know how they're treating me. You've been there. Hey, Grant, hope you don't mind, brother. I just hooked you up. Take a look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about. If that's not cool, let me know. If it is, I appreciate it. Ain't no quitter. Yeah, just look for that wrench. It should be right there. So Jeremy Albritton, I got two Jeremys in the room. So Albritton, what's going on, man? Y'all doing okay? When's my session in? I'm gonna try to go to at least 2 hours. So it is 8:35 now. So maybe about 10 o'clock. If you can't stay that long, I understand completely. I have very few mods. I want to keep it that way. And the only one I had was M&K, and he had to leave. Oh, when my season in? I thought you said session. When's the duck season? Okay, duck season ends the 31st of January, and then we have 2 days in February. I believe it's the 6th and the 12th that are used to be. They still are. They are our federal youth hunt days, but they are also allowing us this year those 2 days for a veterans active duty hunt. So if you're a veteran, military, possess your hunting license, and your DD-214, or if you're active duty and you have your cat card, you get a duck hunt. So I'm waiting for that. But the regular season ends the 31st. Yeah, I do too, Jeremy. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first year South Carolina has done it, and I'm really excited. Yeah, we have a youth day. We have youth days right before the season, the state youth days, but the federal youth days are at the end. Val Robinson, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. I will tell you the truth. My New Year, I went to sleep New Year's Eve at 9 o'clock at night, and I went duck hunting the next morning. So I woke up to go duck hunting when everybody was going to sleep. Camo and Bows Homestead, welcome. Not so remote Alaska, welcome. Wow, I'm getting a lot of people here. Joe Morgan, Indiana Prepper 2. Wow. Oh man. If I miss y'all, I'm sorry. This chat's going crazy. I appreciate every last one of y'all are coming in. I cannot keep up with this. I've never had to keep up with all this. Hickorycock Farm, hello. How is everybody? Tin Man. I think that's M.I. Faith, Daisy Gray's Farm. Support. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in. Was this a raid or was this a? Now this is the Raiders. Okay, I appreciate it. Holy cow! 50. I'm showing 50. Wow, y'all hit those thumbs up for me. This is a raid. Oh man, I am excited. I've never had 50 people in the room. I don't exactly know what to do. I'll do a fat man dance for you. Well, those was great. I'm subscribed to Claude. Thank you so much. Appreciate the thumbs up, everybody, every last one of you. Peace and love from Canada. Canada, eh? It's a raid. Oh man, this is awesome. Hey, in case you don't know anything about my channel, is Daddy Duck 365. I am a duck hunter. That is 100% pure and sweet. All I think about 365 days of the year is duck hunting. At my channel, I give you tips, tactics, conservation stuff. I do a lot of conservation. I do some cooking. I like to, of course, I give you the hunts, the ones that we do have here in South Carolina. We need Canada, Robert. We need a Canada guy's number. Yeah, ducks are delicious. I love them. I do a couple of cooking videos. I have a couple of fishing. North Shore Preparedness Raid. Awesome. Prepping 101. Thanks so much. To all the Raiders, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do. Tin Man, you're in South Carolina. Where at? If I can keep up with the channel, Tin Man, just let me know where you're from. Thanks, I appreciate it. South Florida, Fort Mill. Tin Man's from Fort Mill. Okay. I go up there a lot. Indiana Prepper 2. Thank you so much. From all over the world. Ain't that something? Ontario. Aaron Devlin, South Carolina, here in Aiken. Awesome. I was in Aiken a couple days ago. You have made my day, Joe Morgan. I can assure you, I've never had this many people in my live streams ever. Love from Tech. Oh, hey, Gail. How you doing? Germany. Wow. Okay. Australia. Bomber Steve. Yeah, man. Give me a holler. Give me a holler. I got a Facebook. Daddy Duck 365 Facebook. Shoot me a message. We'll talk about it. New York. Lori Firefly Farm. You know, I've always wanted to go to New York and do some turkey hunting. Arkansas living, yes. How's your Arkansas? Do you duck hunt? And how's y'all's season going so far? We are room raiding. Oh man, this is unbelievable. Yeah, Jeremy, you're a Yankee too. Yes, it is, Albatross. Tin Man, where are you from? If you said it earlier, I forgot. I missed it. Ducks. They have turkeys in New York. Yes, they do. Y'all quacking me up. But anyway, my channel is all about. I think I found your page. Okay, yeah. Shoot me a message. I'll get with you in tomorrow sometime. But the channel is all about duck hunting. That's what I like to do. It's my passion. I always say that duck hunting is it's not a passion. It's not an obsession. Duck hunting is a lifestyle, 365 days of the year. And that's what I do. And I give out tips, tactics, conservation. I got you. It just popped up, Aaron. Tips and tactics. I like to do conservation. I like, of course, a lot of the hunts. I do some cooking videos. I have a few fishing videos. I have a weird sense of humor, and I have done a few videos on my humor. Ones in particular are a turkey hunt that I did with a good friend of mine. I don't know where the raid came from backwards, but it came from somewhere. And I'm telling you what, I think it was North Shore Preparedness is where this raid came from. If it did, man, I appreciate it. I got 62 people in this house that I'm looking at, and I can't believe it. This is crazy. But I have like I said, I have a real weird sense of humor, And the first one I did was a turkey hunt. And if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. The other one is my 40 questions. That's where my humor really, my weird sense really came out. And then I just did a Christmas video with a good friend of mine, Cody from After 5 Outdoors. And it's a Christmas video, and go check it out. Prepping 101. Thank you. And united we stand, divided we fall. That's correct. So, like I said, I have a real weird sense of humor, and I try to bring it out when I can, and yet still stay somewhat sane, if that's even even happen. You got to be crazy to be a duck hunter to begin with. Don't even start with a weird sense. Oh man. How long in 2021 does your duck season go? It ends January 31st here in South Carolina. Then we have 2 days in February. 2 days in February, and for federal youth hunts, and they just started a veterans and active duty military. That you can hunt on those 2 days as well. So I am a veteran, so I get to hunt those 2 days, and that's another video we're going to be putting out. We are the nobody sending love. Okay, appreciate it. North Shore Preparedness. Thank you so much. Again, I can't express that thanks. But I come on here every Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Talk about duck hunting. That's what I'm going to talk about. And Albatross, I sure do appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, it did. Yeah, my chat just blew up. I can't even keep up with it. Hickory Croft Farm. Yeah, that's all I think about, man. Julie, you are very, very welcome. Yes, sir. Thank you. You're welcome. But we're going to be doing 2 videos, hopefully, for the veteran and active duty hunts. I'm getting some guys that I know that are lined up that are either veterans or Army. No, I'm not in the Army. I was a United States Marine. So I'm trying to get all 5 branches of the service. We've got 4 branches already. So looking for one more. Let's see here. Do I deer hunt? Yes, I do deer hunt. And no, I don't have any videos on the deer hunting. I hunt for meat. I don't hunt for horns. Horns can't feed you. That's simple. I'm a meat hunter. I like it. Do I ride a motorcycle? No, I do not. I do not ride a motorcycle. No, I don't bow hunt. I hunt when I deer hunt. I hunt with a rifle here in South Carolina. I have been on a few what we call dog drives. That is legal in our state, so we get to do it every now and then. So I hunt. When I deer hunt, I hunt with a rifle. If I do a dog drive, I hunt with a shotgun. Shoot it, clean it, eat it. That's right. Mr. Albatross, appreciate you coming in, buddy. I thank you so much. Do I bowl? No, I do not. I have bowled before, but you need a Donald Duck. What? Oh, Donald. Wait a minute. I got to go back on that one. Hang tight. Chat's going by too fast. You need a Donald Duck finger puppet. Okay. Bomber Steve, I was actually in Australia back in the early 80s when I was in the Marine Corps. I actually took a vacation. One of my leaves, I went to Australia. Went to Perth. Had a awesome time. If you want to, I know a guy that likes a dog drive. Yes, Robert, I know. It's full of West Australians. Do you remember a guy named Jerry Berry? Why does that ring a name, Bobby? That name rings a bell for some reason. Did you watch Duck Dynasty? Yes, I watched Duck Dynasty, and yes, I watched it before it was Duck Dynasty, and it was Duck Commander. And let's see here. Here's a picture. If you can see it, I took the picture. The guy in the camouflage coat right there is my dad. And if you look closer, you will see a young Phil Robinson. And yes, I hunted with Phil Robinson and that crew. That's where I know that name, Bobby. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sparkleberry. We used to go down to Sparkleberry a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Now, Bobby, I know who you. Yes. 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 Yeah. I know who you're talking about now. I can tell y'all that the guys, that you see on Duck Dynasty with Phil and Willie and Jace, Jeff, Uncle Si, Martin. Now I didn't know Martin. I never met Martin, and but I met, of course, Phil, Jace. I met Willie very, very briefly on that hunting trip, and the original Duckmen, which were, let's see here, there was Red Dog Phillips and a couple of other guys, the original guys from the original videos that they put out. Donna Burley, Happy New Year to you too. And they are you're right, Camo, they are the same people in real life as they are on the show. They're hilarious. Hang on one second. When I was there, of course, I blow a duck call like every duck hunter, but I was talking to Jace, and we went outside, and this is one of the duck calls he actually put together for me, and I blew on it, and we tuned it to me. I've got two of them. He actually made me two of them. I got one on a lanyard over here, and this is the one I keep up in my duck call collection. But he actually made that right then and there for me while I was there. So, Lost Product came from North Shore. Thank you so much for coming over. But yeah, I've hunted all across the country, different people. This year, because of COVID, so-called COVID, I just didn't take any trips this year. So I'm stuck in South Carolina shooting a few. I call them summer ducks. A lot of people call them wood ducks. And that's all I'm doing. Shooting a bunch of summer ducks. That's so far. That's what it's been this year. Proud boys are watching you. Well, there you go. Yeah, I got some good friends in Kentucky. The Binknell bunch. Wanted to hunt with them. Wanted to hunt with them this year. I was unable to. Hopefully in the springtime, I'm gonna get on a turkey hunt with them. I have a question about cooking duck. Go ahead. I'll try to answer it best I can. Let's see here. I love it, but I only had store bought everything. Okay. Like you're roasting dirty socks. Okay. First of all, it's a wild duck. So if you're used to cooking wild game does not taste like domesticated game. Okay. Period. No ifs and buts about it. Domesticated is fed a grain. They are fed, your chickens are they're injected with, well, they're not injected, but they're given growth hormones and whatnot. So wild game is going to have a different taste and actually a different little smell to it. So remember when cooking ducks, don't overcook them. You do not want to cook a duck well done. You don't want to cook it medium. When you cooking ducks, you want to keep ducks about medium rare to rare. Okay. You want a little bit of the juices flowing, the blood flowing a little bit. Now, a lot of people like to marinate their ducks, and I do too. Depends on how much, or how I'm going to cook them, rather. If I'm going to grill like duck breast, I'll take a duck breast and I will season it with, first of all, I'll take the duck breast itself and I'll light coat of olive oil on it, and some McCormick's Montreal steak seasoning. Season both sides, put it on a hot grill, and you're only going to cook it for just a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes on each side. And you cook it like a steak. Cook it just like a steak. You want that medium. Am I back? I hope I'm back. You're going to lose. You're going to lose a lot of that wild taste. You got to cook it quick and just cook it to that medium, that rare to medium rare. Prepping 101, thank you so much for coming back. If you're going to roast it, I would suggest you slow roast it. I do it several different ways. I always make a gravy and cook it like you do a pot roast. You're going to put it in just like a pot roast, and put it in that gravy and let it slow cook. And let it slow cook for, you may take a couple of hours, but you want it slower. The slower, the better, right? It's the same thing like smoking a duck. I've smoked them. Usually I stuff them with some type of sausage to give it a little bit of fat on the inside, because wild ducks don't have any fat. And I may lay a piece of bacon or something over it. Let's see here. Do you suck it ahead? I never brine my ducks. And I know a lot of people who do, but I never brine my ducks or soak it. After 5 Outdoors, welcome. Hey, not a problem, brother. After 5, Cody, I had almost 62 people in here a few minutes ago. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. No worries, bro. No worries. Let's see here. Have I hunted the hatchery? No, I have not hunted the hatchery this year. I probably won't do it until later on. Once it gets a little bit colder. Question: what shot size do you use for ducks? Prepping, it depends on what I'm hunting. If I'm hunting teal, I like the 7.5s in the bismuth shot. I love that. If I'm hunting a bigger duck, from summer ducks on up, or wood ducks, I call them summer ducks, but they're called wood ducks. On up, I like the bismuth number 5s. What wood do you use to smoke? I use applewood or cherry. Something kind of giving that little fruity, smoke. It seems to work better. I wish I could do a super chat, but I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. I only have 400 and some change that I'm aware of. Hey, Duke's still here. Okay. No water in the hatchery. Yep. Ryan, how you doing, buddy? Heavy hammer number 5s. Man, that's a good shot. We'll say it. But I've been shooting. I've been shooting my 16 gauge. I got a Browning A5, Belgian Browning, and I've been shooting bismuth number 6s. That is because I was late in ordering the Boss shells this year. Patriot Sandwich Maker, thanks so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. 466. Are you kidding me? I hadn't even looked. I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look right now. This is freaking awesome. Let's see here. What's your favorite? Like the taste, sweet taste, sweet. Yep. What's my favorite duck to hunt? If you could, Bobby, my favorite duck. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more times. My favorite duck is black duck. I am old enough to remember when Santee was prime, and we would shoot black ducks every year. It was almost a given. As soon as January got here, and Duke's, he's old enough too to remember those days too. We went after black ducks. There were certain places on that lake and the swamp, then that's where we went, and that's where we shot our black ducks. And we usually had to wait to around January before they really came in hard. Wore them out in the hatchery. Yep. Pacala used to be right there at the cow pasture. I used to have many years ago when I was a teenager, used to have permission to go in, and you could actually watch the ducks leave the refuge, and they would travel down. And Bobby, you're from this area, so you know. Dukes is from this area, you know, as well. But they would leave the refuge, and they would fly down to Sammy Swamp, and then they would cut over into Pacala Swamp. And if they weren't there by 9 or 9:15, if the ducks weren't coming in and you didn't have a limit by 9:30, it's because the ducks just weren't down here yet. Lost Product, guys, thanks for coming. Remember to share, important, man. Lost Product, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. I really do. And if you haven't, there you go, bud. Don't tread on me. I am in Sumter, Aaron. Stack and stop. Yes, sir. Wow. That was one heck of a raid. And those of y'all that are still here from that raid, I sure appreciate y'all coming in. You have no idea how well that made me feel tonight. There you go, Lost Product. My sweet tea. Wow, what a night. Well, I'll put it to you like this, Dukes. We ate so much sauce. We ate, did we not? I love to cook. Yes, ma'am, it is, Sarah. After 2020, we need to spread the love. Ain't that the truth, Prepping? Now I remember you. Your Elmer Fudd is duck season. No, it's rabbit season. It's rabbit season. Yeah, that's how we learn. We learn from other people. And that's what I like to do. Oh man. DeBoses. Oh my gosh, man! I hadn't even thought about them in so long, Bobby. Wow. DeBoses hot dogs. Yes, sir. Man, you're bringing back some memories to me, buddy. Duck season. You'll figure out how to spell it in a minute. That's okay. We can change it up at that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I am a good old Southern boy. There's no getting around it. Well, I didn't, it didn't get all that cold, Cody. It wasn't all that cold. It doesn't usually get all that cold, but I'm still trying to get glue out of the bottom of my boat. Let's see here. Where are you from? I'm from South Carolina, Prepping. Do you use duck call? It's called a duck call, Claude, and yes, I do. I have several videos out on my channel, in showing a little bit of instruction and what I use. Oh, come on now, Cody. It's the first time you tried shrimp. I don't think that's shrimp because it didn't bother me at all. You're in Michigan. Used to live in Alabama. Are you from Michigan or from Alabama? Yeah, that was a weird morning, man. I got wanted to wake him up. He's like, oh, I can't do nothing. I was up at 2:15, and I stayed awake. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Shrimp is God's creation. Love it. Okay, I got you. From Michigan, moved down, then moved back up. I got a problem with. I'm in Sumter. It's about middle of the state, if you're familiar. So, for those of y'all that just came in or have been here for a while, and uh, I apologize to the guys that come in here all the time. I haven't been doing live streams for a while. A lot of it had to do with some personal issues, and of course, then the holidays came in, and then I just ran out of time. So this is the first Monday. I do my live streams on Monday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Usually try to run about 2 hours or so. So I'm back doing this. Not yet, Cody. Not yet. We're actually seeing a decrease, believe it or not. I mean, we got local birds, and they're getting harder and harder to hunt, but we have not seen an increase. We just ain't got the weather up north. So anyway, that's as far as the channel goes. I'm gonna be back every Monday night doing live streams, and then of course my videos come out. Tina, how you doing? Welcome. And my videos come out on Monday nights. And Ryan, yes, I this year so far I've been mainly hunting Santee, but I do venture out to the coast and other parts, and I enjoy going to those other parts. It's just I'm not hearing anything of any concentrations of birds, so I'm just kind of sticking local. But anyway, on a personal note, I got up this morning. I had some business to take care of, so I didn't go to work, and I accidentally stepped on the weight scales, and I am way overweight. I am 288. So today I have decided that I'm going to start losing weight. I'm going to start working out a little bit, and somewhat of a diet because I do like my sausage biscuits and my fried apple pies while I'm duck hunting. And that's not going to go anywhere, and I know it. I'm not going to fool myself. But getting up and moving more is what I'm going to be doing. So M&K Outdoors, if any of y'all know him, he's actually started his today. So we're going to be giving updates on Monday nights during my live stream. So there it is. Personally, great. What? Missing the country in East Texas, back in Tyler, Texas. Yes, sir. And that's another thing, prepping. I'm getting up. I'm 55 years old, and I want to duck hunt and duck hunt and duck hunt. And I know good and well that if I don't start losing some of this, some of those things may happen. So I got to do something. And so today was the day I started. Yeah, I know. Stop eating. Stop eating the fats. And you're right. You're 100% right. 100%. But I also know that if I go cold turkey, I'll give this up quick. So I got to wean myself down one day at a time. 63 typo. Okay, got you. Yep, I'm going to try to get down. My goal is to lose. Just a goal. Get there as close as you can, and that is I want to lose 88 pounds before the next teal season, which is to be in September of 2021. And that's where I want to get to. So, and you know, a lot of it's health issues. I don't have any that I'm aware of, but I know that I could get them kind of quick. So I want to ward that off. But what I want to do is I'm having a hard time finding clothes to fit. Seems like the Giant Sylvania has the trees locked up, pushing the woodies out in different areas. Yes, Ryan, that is one of the reasons. If you've seen some of the videos that I did on the Giant Sylvania, you know, I lost one of my best duck holes to it. There's nothing in there right now. Yep, duck fever. Yep, that's what it is. Yep, I lost one of my best duck holes. I mean, it was one of my best producers, and it was real hard to get to. But Giant Sylvania got into it, and it is gone. It is absolutely gone. Cody, you getting hate? And Nab together. Yeah. Oh, we definitely gonna do Santa next year, buddy. That's. I've been told by too many people offline that that we're gonna have to do that every year. Every year we're gonna have to do this, do a Christmas video. So I'm gonna have to start getting that kind of wired up. Nab's a good fellow though, Ryan. I know you know him. He's a good fella. I love him to death. Great son of it. Yeah, I appreciate it, Dukes. Can I parachute out of a plane? Yeah, if I lose about another 200 pounds, I might be able to. I'm afraid if I jump out of a plane, that chute will collapse. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate the encouragement. Yeah, it's just one step at a time. I missed your house this year. Well, I came across a duck hunter in distress and needed a duck call, so Dark 30 Outdoors. How you doing, bud? Welcome. And you're right, Sarah. Don't make your goals so high. I just set a long term goal. And trust me, it takes a lot for me to be disappointed. And you know, if I don't lose it, that's fine. That's fine. There's no big deal. I mean, seriously, no big deal. But I'm gonna push myself to do it. Yeah, tom turkeys can be very, very brutal. Tina, Sarah, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Come on in anytime. Ask anything you want. Less biscuits. when the duck season goes out, I very seldom do that. I very seldom eat it. It's just when I'm duck hunting, I like to cook. Well, I'm planning on it for sure, Cody. That's for sure. Yeah, Dukes, we're gonna have to talk about that next week. Quick question, Cody, are you working right now? Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a jump shoot. I kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was cool. Hey, there are ducks in that ditch. Let's get them. No. Turkey hunting and quail hunting are a little bit different. All right. Mo, how you doing? There you go, Cody. Well, wait a minute. There you go, Cody. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Just the myth. And sometimes How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Man, I had 62 people in here a while ago. They did a raid on me. I don't know where it came from, how it got here, but man, the chat was running so fast, I could not keep up.
I saw that. I was out working in the garage, and I was like, "Oh, it's Monday night," and I ran back in here and fired up the computer, and I came in there and I saw 60-some people. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So, congrats, good for you. You went up quite a bit. So
that's what I understand. I had not personally looked at it, just what everybody's telling me. Mo, don't worry, no worries, Mo, no worries, man. But Mo, I will tell you, I had so many people, I didn't know where they were coming from, and it was crazy here for a second.
Doesn't matter where they come from as long as they're there, right?
That's right. You know, my computer screen has so much handsomeness. Man, you're weird.
It does feel good to be back in the North Country, but I sure enjoyed myself down there. I had a good time.
Well, we enjoyed having you, brother. I can tell you that. Hey, Joe, make sure that North Shore Preparedness, if you talk to him, you let him know that I'm greatly appreciative and I was blown away. I've never had that many people before, so it was kind of crazy.
Be sure to check that channel out too.
Yes, I wrote it down. So, oh man.
So you said you think you have less birds there now than when you did when I was there?
Yeah. Yep. Hang on one second. I gotta get a new chair. This thing keeps collapsing on me. Yeah, that was crazy, Joe. I'm just flat out. That was absolutely craziness. But yeah, we're seeing less and less. I did find some one morning and had them, and then the next day they were gone. So, all right, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much again, North Shore.
It was good to meet Dukes, and it was Andrew, right?
Right, that's his son, Andrew. Yeah.
Right. It was good to meet those two really good, genuine dudes.
Yeah. Why do you think you have less birds? Weather. A lot of it has to do with weather and food sources, and the water levels in our swamp are going up and going down, going up and going down. And honestly, ducks don't like that rise in water all the time. It is, yeah, and again, like Mo said, it's just been warm. I mean, last year was hot, and anybody that's from here knows that it was the worst season I ever had was last year. This season is a little bit better. We've had a little bit cooler weather, but we still have not had that big Arctic push. We had one time we had a northeaster, but that's it.
It's definitely way above average here. I just got home yesterday, but I think it's only been below zero here twice this year so far, maybe 3 times. But typically, like our temperatures right now would be single digits, 10 between 0 and 15 above for a high, and 10 to 25 to 30 below zero at night. And it's like 30 degrees out right now still. It's been really, really warm here.
Yeah. It's just flat out hot. I mean, what you were wearing when you were here, you couldn't have worn the last couple 3 days. You'd have been sweating. It was just absolutely crazy. Oh.
The weather when I was there I thought it was really, really nice. I thought it was really nice. And it's kind of funny too. My dog generally sheds in September, maybe early October. She didn't this year, and she's just starting to shed now.
Wow.
So,
all right. Nose picking. Yes. I have 2 labs. Both of them are too old to hunt now. So I don't hunt them. But I do use a hunting dog. I can't afford to get a 3rd hunting dog in this house right now. I don't think my wife would allow it. So I'm gonna have to wait, unfortunately, until one of them or both of them leave us, and we'll leave it at that. But once they do, I have 3 dogs in mind 3 different breeds that I'm looking at. One, of course, is a Labrador Retriever, which is my tried and true. But I'm also looking at the standard poodle. They are the hunting poodle line. They are some absolutely fabulous dogs. And then I'm also looking at our state dog, which is the Boykin Spaniel.
Maybe you need a Malinois, Matt.
If they'll retrieve ducks, then maybe. But
well, they will. They'll just probably be in pieces when you get them back.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. So, do you just do hunting, or do you do other shooting sports? Here now, mostly just hunting. However, in my past, I was on several pistol teams throughout the state, rifle teams when we used to have them. At one time, I was a certified firearms instructor. So I would do those. I like to shoot sport and clays and trap and skeet as well, but I don't do it as often as I should, and it shows on my shooting when it comes to shooting ducks at times. And you're right, Ryan. We just don't get the weather anymore. We don't get the weather. But I remember back in the 70s, the late 70s, when we would have warm weather, and we still shot ducks because we had good food. We had food sources everywhere. So it is a combination of both. I'm not saying that food is the only thing that controls it. I'm not saying that weather is the only thing that controls it. It takes a combination of both.
So she could retrieve some ducks for you, Matt.
Yeah, in pieces. What's up, girl? She ain't paying me.
Shy tonight.
Huh?
She's being kind of shy tonight.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Joe Morgan is a paper puncher and a Second Amendment freedom fighter. Yes, sir. If you didn't already see it, there you go. That's been on there for quite some time. And then I don't know if you can see, where am I at? There we go. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see. Here we go. Unpaved Explorer, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I don't think it was the shrimp that got you sick, man. I think you brought something down here with you.
I think shrimp just doesn't like me. I think that's what it is.
You may, I mean, seriously, and I felt really bad. You don't trust people. Yeah, neither do I. They're backwoods, full sleeve. You may have a very slight allergy, very slight to
Could
show.
Be, yep.
Like, no, you're not late. I got about another 30 or so minutes left. Come on in, grab a seat. I know, Mo. This is crazy.
It's awesome. It's well deserved, is what it is.
Yeah. I couldn't believe, and I was like, here's my plate. I'm not going to show it all, but I came in here to finish the supper as I was trying to get this started. And I was about, man, I don't know if I should do this tonight. I got, had a late supper, and, in all honesty, I haven't seen my wife in about 4 days because she was gone, and she just got back last night. And so I was contemplating that. I said, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I'm glad I did, man, because this was absolutely 100% crazy.
You need a boost every once in a while.
Oh, he gave me a boost. I can tell you now, it gave me that boost. Shrimp is a fish that never grew up.
Shrimp is the fish that got thrown up.
Yes, it did. And I did. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I felt so bad for you that morning, and it was. I was like, oh man, this guy's never gonna come back down here. He's gonna get up and leave.
He's coming back. You're saddled with me now. That I had so much fun down there that it was incredible. You know, and we saw plenty of birds.
Yeah,
you know, we didn't shoot a whole lot, but it's not very often that I can gauge a trip, you know, by that the hunting part didn't go as planned or whatever, but I just had such a great time. I really did. So
yeah, Shiner, I did. I had almost 62 people, maybe even more than that. I was just going by what I could see on my side. I had a raid from North Shore Preparedness, so if somebody can figure out how to put his link up for those that don't have them, I'd appreciate it. It was absolutely crazy. Get a text. We aren't hunting this morning. Cody is not feeling good. Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't felt that rough in a while.
And you know, it was 467. Are you serious?
Yep.
Wow. Man, I'm on those of y'all that don't, I am on the way to 500. I want to hit that 500 mark so bad I can't see straight.
You will.
Yeah, Dukes, I don't know if you remember when we were talking that morning after we were doing the biscuits. But I had planned on this low country shrimp bowl for him, you know, because he said he'd never eaten seafood, and I said, man, this would be a great. It's not spicy. It's you know, for me it's bland. And he ate a couple bites, and you know, it's kind of like, well, I'm not too sure about shrimp, but he tore up the sausage and corn and potatoes. And I got up at 2:15 and to go wake him up. And
no, I was up all night.
You know, you were up, but I didn't know this, and I'm like,
right.
Hey man, you getting up? And he's like, oh no. And I literally came into my office and sat down in here and kept the door closed to make sure he was going to be okay. And I stayed awake. I did not even go back to sleep just to make sure he was going to be all right.
Yeah, it was that was the part of the trip that wasn't fun, but it was you know what? If I had to get sick every time I come down there, I would still come.
Yeah. But yeah, I want you back, man. And I know I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to get up there next year.
That would be great. That'd be really fun. Really fun. Yeah, Bobby. Well,
it wasn't the squirts. It came out the other end.
Right. Yeah, it was. It wasn't good. I haven't had a stomach bug like that seriously in almost 20 years.
Yeah.
But
we did feel bad. I mean, I went in there, told Kitty, I said, we're not hunting this morning. What's wrong? Why not? You know, what's going on? Cody's in there throwing up. He's doing what? And the first thing, her mother instincts took over. And it was like, does he need to go to the hospital? We'll get him to the hospital. No, he'll be fine. He's just puking. You know, oh man, but I mean, we went out that afternoon, and we had, we saw a lot of ducks that afternoon.
We did, yeah.
It just, they were all scattered.
we did the Santa video that day too. So that, that took a couple hours, and that, actually that was really fun too. And now, when I was looking back at all the video that I had, I was like, oh, I wish I'd have been in my right mind, because I could have done so much better. There were so many more shots and stuff that I found that,
yeah, I know but you were, and guys, and I'll tell you the honest, Cody pretty much, no, I'll take it back, not pretty much. Cody filmed the whole entire video for me. And then when we got home, he edited it. And I mean, it was not, I didn't have to ask. I was trying to get the video from him, and he's like, no, I got this. And he sat down and sat on the floor, guys. I tried to get him a table and chair, didn't want it. He sat on the floor in my office and put together that video for me. So, sir, my hat's off to you. Thank you so much. You did an awesome job. I couldn't, and I was telling people earlier, before you came in, there was no way that I could have done that by myself. Not that I didn't have the experience or didn't have the tech. It's just no way that I could have gotten the shots put off, get those different angles, without your help. There was no way.
Oh, you could have done it.
Well,
I got faith in you. Santa hates when he hits those cypress stumps.
We hit quite a few. Not that day, but we hit quite a few.
Santa's little helpers were stuck back in the swamp there too. That earlier that day, that
my goodness,
didn't help much either. But
yeah, we had a couple guys. There was 3 in a boat. Flew up into that backwater slough we were in, and they grounded the boat. They grounded it. I mean, there was no ifs and buts about it. They grounded that boat, and they could not get it out. They tried pushing it, but pushing it backwards instead of just turning it around and then pushing it forward.
Right.
Yeah.
What? She's a little amped up. She's been at the kennel for 16 or 17 days. So.
Oh, I bet.
She's a little fired up.
Missing Daddy.
Yeah, she about took the door off the kennel wall when I showed up there. How many more times do you think you'll get out?
I have no idea. I'm going to try to get out later this week. It all kind of depends on the work schedule. I'm trying to schedule out some work right now, so it's all going to depend. But I mean, I still got to the 31st, so I got plenty of time. I'm just not going to be able to do it 3 and 4 days at a time. It's going to be a day here, a day there, that kind of thing.
Right.
I mean, I just did another 3-day hunt. Yes, ma'am, I do. And please, North Shore preparedness for most definitely. Most definitely, Mo. And for the guys that are left in here that don't have them, that was nice of what they did. I wasn't expecting. I don't know where they came from or how they found out, but yes, ma'am. Everyone's, if you don't mind, but for sure, North Shore preparedness. He's the one I want done for sure.
Well, I was wondering if I could ask Mo a question real quick, if she is still listening.
Oh, I'm quite sure she is. That woman can multitask.
I still have not gotten my community tab, and YouTube keeps telling me they're looking into it, and it's been almost a month now. Have you ever heard of that before?
She's listening. Yes, she is, Shiner. Rob, she's awesome. She is absolutely awesome. So guys, if you don't have North Shore Preparedness, please take a look. Go over there, take a look at his channel, and show him some love, because he showed me a bunch of it tonight.
Okay, I saw your message, Mo. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. I'm just kind of wondering what the heck's going on. So, I was going to ask you, is it looking like it's going to cool off anytime soon, or?
We got some temps going down. I believe end of the week, going down into the 30s. I mean, as far as what you're used to, then no.
Right.
But for us, I mean, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna be on for a little bit longer. Yes, I would appreciate it. Andrew, what's happening?
Hey, Andrew, how's it going? And I for sure, I'm so glad we decided to go out that last morning. I'm so glad we did that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right, Bobby. It's been too much rain. We in the rivers. Man, that swamp is just absolutely flood. I mean, it's all the food sources are underwater.
Yeah, Shiner, I don't know what's going on with it, but they've really been jerking me around. But whatever.
Yeah, Joe, he sounds like a really cool guy. I want to like to get to know him a little bit better, for sure. But yeah, I mean, our temps going down in the 30s, highs in the 50s, which you're back to school hunting upstate tomorrow. Let me know how you do, bud. I'll make a trip up that way. I mean, but what you are used to, that no, it's not going to get cold, but for us,
right,
yeah,
right. I mean, even on the way back, I saw a lot of geese in central Illinois, all the way up to central Minnesota, which is not completely uncommon for there to be geese still around here, in central Minnesota,
right?
Because of like the Mississippi River, pockets of open water, and there's a lot of cornfields down that way, so they'll stay. But even some ducks in Illinois and along that way too.
Hey, Casey, welcome. Yeah, I can catch up with chat now. Oh my God, earlier there was no way I could do it.
When I first came in, it was just like, zoop, and I was like, wow.
Oh, it was nuts. It was going so fast. I was yelling, welcome everybody.
Right.
There was no way I could do individuals.
Yeah, Shiner, I emailed them for like 4 days straight, and they said just keep waiting. So yeah, hopefully you get a shipment of ducks down there. It'd be. Oh, I was going to tell you, when I was in Tennessee, met a guy who's a avid duck hunter, just kind of west and north of Chattanooga a little bit. Mm-hmm. And he said definitely if a guy ever wanted to come down there, it'd be, I think I made it back to Chattanooga from your place in about 5.5 hours. So, okay. If that ever, have you said much at all about this spring at all? Or
no, okay. Not yet. Right. Not yet. I want to hold on to that one for a little bit, but
I have talked a little bit more.
When my video comes out on Wednesday, I gave a hint, but not where or what. Okay. I just kind of gave it a little bit, just a little bit hint. Backwoods, thanks so much for coming in, man, and thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, it was crazy, man. I needed that boost. I needed that boost bad. That was
Take
that
care,
helped.
Daniel. Backwoods Barbarian, he's good people.
Yes, he is.
Very good people. Yeah, hopefully that'll work out.
Welcome back.
And hopefully you can get up here next fall. And then
I'm putting my pennies together right now just for that trip.
right. I almost wonder. My wife was saying that she can find flights from Nashville to Fargo for like $85 one way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'll have to look at flights, I guess, out of your area, but there'd be so many connections there. Where can you fly to from Sumter or Columbia?
It'd be Columbia. And fly out of Columbia to Nashville. I've done that trip when I took Kitty to when we went to Memphis. I had a direct to Memphis, but Nashville's closer. I got that, but Yeah, Rob, I'm closing in on 500. That's my goal. I wanted it before the end of the year, but it didn't happen. I wasn't upset or nothing about it. It was just, that was just a goal, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit it. Hopefully by the end of the month. If that's another goal, I'm going to push it. So,
I think you will. I think you will. Maybe even some more.
Yeah. Illegal Outdoorsman, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Yeah,
hey,
that would even be even better. That would be even better.
So, ooh. Oh, I've gotten used to having normal person hours. Now I got to go back to night shift starting tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. David, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Hot Wings. I'm on the StreamYard site, so the chat's really moving slow for me.
Really slow. Yeah, I got my iPad rolling on the other side, so I have to look down at it. I made when I got that raid, I saw a few people coming in I didn't recognize, and I looked over at my iPad, and it was just going, and I was like, oh, what the heck? I thought
that's
something
good.
broke. I thought I broke something.
Because you did you go live last week? I don't remember.
No. I went for a few minutes to test out my light.
That's right.
And that's all I wanted to do was just test it out, see, get a couple people in there just to test it out. And I kind of moved it. I had it to my right, closer to the door. So I have moved it over to not behind my desk, but off to the left in that little corner there.
Right.
And it seems like it's doing a little bit better. So,
it's funny looking at that big bass above your safe. It doesn't look as big on camera as it does in person. That thing is freaking huge.
You were in awe on that when you came in, and you're like, man. And
I've never seen a largie that big.
If you come back down in the spring or summer, I'll take you to where I caught it, and you'll catch maybe not as big, but you'll catch some fish that are big. That's not that's a given. That's not even, you'll catch them.
Yeah, that thing was huge. I was going to tell Shiner that the fillet is missing out of the other side of it, though.
No, that one went straight to the taxidermy man as fast as I could get there.
Whew.
Andrew, you take care. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Hit that thumbs up on your way out for me, please.
It was great to meet you, Andrew, and I hope to see you again soon.
Yes, Shiner, I have a honey hole. I do. And it is a secret. As a matter of fact, if Cody comes back down in the spring or summer, he's got to leave his phone, and he's going to be blindfolded on about a 45-minute drive. And I might even keep him blindfolded until I get him in the boat.
Yeah, I think it would be cool too to catch crappies back there where you have, where we're duck hunting too. That'd be kind of neat.
We're gonna do that next year. We're gonna not only Big Slim 91. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Yeah. You're in Israel? Where are you from? No, Casey, you have no clue to where this honey hole is at. None. Oh, goodness. All right, where am I at? North Carolina. Okay. Well, I'm just south of you. I'm in South Carolina.
I think I would agree with Mo. I don't know how the blind. I guess as long as I don't smell shrimp, I'll be all right.
Yes. There's a nod and a smile. It's a Southern thing. Well, he was down here for 3 or 4 days, so he kind of picked up some of our Southernisms.
Yeah, really, it's not a whole lot different than Tennessee. It's pretty similar.
Yeah, it's very similar.
What?
She's just wanting to love.
Yeah, she's wanting to play is what she's wanting to do. I kind of had her out a little bit running today as I was plowing snow out of my yard, but she's been cooped up for so long that she's just ready to. And then she knows that her tennis ball is up here on the table too. That probably doesn't help.
She wants that bad.
Yeah. Come on. She take a finger
But
off.
we have to be loud just to get our point across.
So there's some northerners that are pretty loud too, though.
Oh my goodness. It's amazing how fast 2 hours can go, man.
Right?
It really is.
It's amazing how fast 4 days can go.
Oh yeah.
And it seems like I just got there and was walking into I can't think of the name of that place. Was it Hackett?
Battens?
Battens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking in there and buying my license and stuff. And now, looking back at that, I'm like, oh, I wish I would have filmed that totally different. And you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that I wish that I would have done now that, of course, I'm not there. But
right.
Just seeing that place, meeting Steven and Andrew and Dukes and all those guys, and that was really a great time. Really great time. And of course, I
wanted to go back that afternoon, but we got over to Steven's house, and I knew going over there that we weren't going back duck hunting. I knew it because he was going to take you back there and wanted to show you that place, and so yeah, I'm gonna. I told him come February when the duck season comes out, I'm gonna be hitting it up hard for them hogs.
Maybe Bobby, I definitely will be as soon as that border opens, I will be in Canada because I have property that I actually have to drive through Canada to get back to Minnesota. And if the border opens this summer, I'll be spending a lot of time in Canada. What I was going to ask you was, when does your turkey season start again?
Well, last year, and I'm going by last year's seasons. I haven't looked at this year's stuff yet, but last year's private property started March 20th, I believe it was. But public opens up on around the 1st of April.
That's right. Okay.
Yes, they do, Bobby. I was going to introduce Cody to some fried gator tail, but then he got sick on me, and I said I didn't think I ought to try that again.
That is one thing I missed out on, wasn't it? I forgot about that. Well, next year I want to try it.
Yeah. In case if you missed it, Bobby, Cody got I did a low country shrimp bowl for Cody and myself and my wife, and my wife and I are fine. I mean, nothing wrong with us. But Cody got sick, and we missed a morning duck hunt. And I wanted to take him up to Batten's because I had asked him when we were there, did they get a new shipment of gator tail in, and he did. And I was going to bring him back up there for a gator tail supper. And but once he got sick, I said, no, I'm giving him soup and a piece of bread. That's it.
Shiner, I normally do have an iron stomach. I normally do, but it just, for some reason, I just think that maybe I'm allergic to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you got a slight allergy to shellfish.
So
80K, no. It's as far as I know, it's turkey season only.
So I was going to say, if there's any way that I could maybe figure out a way to get down there to hunt turkey with you, but I don't know, because that's when our season's going to start. And then if our trip.
Yeah, we got that trip. Yeah.
Right. Yep. If that works out. So, but yeah, I don't know, Mo. I don't know if it was the water. I don't know, but it, and I guess I'm leaning towards the shrimp because I didn't eat anything else that I normally didn't eat, and it just a few hours and I started getting sweaty and the chills, and then all of a sudden, when you get that, your mouth starts to water, and you're like, oh no, that was it.
That was it. Yeah, Dukes, I was gonna cook up some good stuff, but like I said, he got sick, and I just, I didn't want to chance it. I just did not want to chance it anymore. But mustard fried venison steaks, ooh,
that sounds good.
I don't know about you, Dukes, but I like to use oh shoot, I forgot the name of it. That yellow mustard barbecue sauce up in Columbia. What's the name of it? Somebody help me out. Maurice's barbecue sauce. The yellow mustard barbecue sauce. That's what I like to do.
What was the name of that mayonnaise again?
Duke.
It was Duke's.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you quit?
Yeah, that was the first for you. You never had Duke's mayo.
Let me put my dog in the other room here.
Sure.
Come here. Come here.
I'll wait till he gets back. But Cody had a couple of firsts. Wish I remember. Yeah, you're not the only one, Dukes. Is she tearing down the door now?
Yeah, she's ripping at the door.
Way to go, 80K. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something else. Cody brought me a 5-pound stick of bear sausage, a summer sausage, a bear that he had killed on one of his videos. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, that stuff was off the hook. I took a piece of it, what was left after Cody left, and I went duck hunting with some friends of mine. If Jeremy is still in here, I don't know if he is or not, but if Jeremy, I sliced off some for them, and I thought I was going to get into a fist fight. They wanted more. And I'm over there cooking biscuits and sausage, waiting, cooking that stuff, and they were wanting the bear sausage. They about ate it all before I got it from them. They were gnawing at the skins. It was crazy. It was absolutely great. But that stuff's off the hook. You've got to bring me some more of that back. There's no about it.
Well, hopefully I'll get a bear this year, and I'll probably make quite a bit of it, and I'll bring a couple, 2-3 rolls down. It is really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
As is Duke, Duke's mayonnaise is probably the best mayonnaise I've ever had, but they don't have it up here.
Yeah. You got to order that stuff from Amazon or something, man. I don't know. Right. I do have a little small bottle of Kraft that, for whatever reason, somehow one of us bought. It's one of the little small squirt things.
Mm-hmm.
And A&B Outback, and welcome, Miss Amanda. It's still in the refrigerator. I think it's been in there 10 years. Nobody's gonna mess with it. I need to get it and throw it away.
Yeah, because all we're able to get here, I think, is like Hellman's, Kraft. There's another one. I can't think of the name of it, but
yeah.
I got my SD card beat me home too. That was in the mailbox. Yeah. Yep.
Good.
So
I was going to ask you, did it get to you?
I always look like I just came from the woods. Prepper Book Club. That's really the only color there is camo. What other color is there?
I don't think we changed clothes for 3 days.
Oh.
We were always in the woods doing something.
Well, here's another story. So I found out one of the last few days that when I was duck hunting up here, I had a leak in my waders. And as everyone knows, YouTube costs quite a bit of money to buying cameras and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, I really don't want to buy a new pair of waders, at the end of the season. Can I make them work till next year? So I watched a couple of videos on YouTube, and I ordered this 3M product that's supposed to seal anything. So I applied all that stuff when I was in Chattanooga a couple of days before I came to your place, and hung them up to dry, whatever. Never looked at them, until I got to South Carolina and picked up my waders and that stuff. It never set up. It was all like, what would you equate it to, Matt? Pine tar?
No. Train trestle resin.
Right.
That creosote.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That stuff went everywhere. I'll put it to you like this. He didn't want to get in my truck with his waders on, and I took a pair of old Frog Tog rain pants and put them on the seat for him, and they're stuck together. I can't even open them up right now. That stuff is bad.
Ruined my pants too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like if it was going to happen, it was bound to happen. Those days, man, that sure was fun. That timber hunting is That's really something. Really
Yeah.
something.
Well, I found, without naming names and naming locations, we were hunting one morning and I kept telling you of a location where a lot of shots were coming from. We'll talk more about it offline. And anyway, I went there in that area and, yeah, it's even better there.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah. I had forgotten. I hadn't been there in that area in so long, and then I went in there, and I've been hunting the past 3 days.
Really?
So, yeah.
Well, and it seems like, when you're hunting public land, and that was like what, 6, 7, 8,000 acres. Them birds, they can go wherever they want. It's
Right.
it's tough to pick a spot. But I mean, I thought we saw a great number of birds. It's just I was not fast enough to get up and shoot at them as they F-16 through the treetops there.
Coming in at Mach 12. I told you, it is different because they're there and then they're gone, and you've
Right.
got to be ready. You take your eyes off for just a second.
Yep.
You know what, Shiner? I'm looking for some good fig preserves and not store-bought stuff. And you're right, Bobby. You ain't duck hunting unless you got leaky waders.
I try not to, but I'll have a new pair for next year. I won't. I know I got that stuff on your seat covers too. I know I did.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm serious. I told you don't worry about it to begin with.
Yeah, I felt bad.
That's a duck hunting truck. It's got some things in there that you probably don't even want to know about. I put it after you left. I cleaned my truck out, the back seat, because I was looking for something that I lost, and I found it. It was in the back seat, and I pulled out, I think it was 33 Mountain Dew bottles. 33.
Wow.
I filled a trash bag of Mountain Dew bottles.
Wow.
And that's been from this season so far. It's amazing that I don't have a kidney stone right now.
Oh yeah, and if you do, you'll never forget it.
I've had one. I've never forgotten it.
Yeah, they suck. They suck real bad. I wonder. It would really be fun to camp out on that little island too. Because I'll tell you, that first morning, riding out on the river for however many miles it was, and then we got to find this little opening in the trees, and scooting through there, Spanish moss hanging off the trees, which I've never seen before, and just that, that scenery, pulling into that little hole back there, and then hearing the hoot owls. Oh, that was just that stuck with me.
Yeah,
that is stuck with me. That was, man, that was fun.
I just wish those turkeys were closer, where they'd have gobbled up closer, and where, like I was hunting with Andrew. He was on here earlier, Andrew Izzy, and you met him, of course. But we were hunting that same hole about a week earlier or less, because I was scouting it out to make sure those birds were where they were going in at. And we had turkeys 50 yards from us, roosting in the trees. And I got video of them flying out, and I think I've already posted that video. But I was really, really wishing that those turkeys were in that area. So, I mean, because they were danger close, And you're right, Mo, that is way too much Mountain Dew. I know. That's why I've started a diet today. Actually, This is the very first glass of sweet tea I've had today. And I've only drank a half a bottle of Mountain Dew because that was what was in the refrigerator. And the rest of the day I've been drinking water. Yeah, he missed the turkey talking. Well, I think we heard some way off in the distance, but they weren't in that hole, Dukes.
Yep. Well, that whole swamp experience, that was really cool. I'd like to come back there and spend a week. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah,
that'd be so much fun.
You have an open invite anytime and it doesn't have to be duck season either. You have an open invite. Now you come when it's not duck season. I cannot guarantee that you won't see snakes or alligators.
Right.
But
I'd like to see the alligators, but I don't care to see snakes.
Somebody was telling me there was another guy I know. I was talking to him earlier today, and he was hunting a different part of the lake, and he was out of the boat putting decoys out, and walked up on an alligator this Sunday, yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, walked up on one yesterday. Diet starts in the morning, ends at night. No, my diet. I can't just go cold turkey, Bobby. I can't do it. But I love my sweet tea. But let's see here. Ever hunted sandhill cranes? I have in Texas.
I have here in Minnesota, and this year was the first year that I hunted them, and that was fun. I have one video of crane hunting, and I was going to tell you, Matt, I actually saw some cranes in Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah, flying over. I couldn't believe it.
Now you talk about ribeye of the sky. Those are the best eating birds out there.
Right.
Speckle bellies, between speckle bellies and sandhill cranes, they are the best.
I've never eaten speckle belly. That is something I don't know. If I can make that happen this spring to go on a speckle belly hunt in could a guy find them in Kansas, or do you got to go farther south, you think?
I don't. Do they even have a spring speckle belly hunt? I know they got snow geese, but I don't know about speckle bellies.
They do in Arkansas, because when I went down there last year, it ended the day before I got there. So I would hate to drive all the way to Arkansas for it, but if I could find someone to go with me, I would probably do it.
Yeah. Huh. I know they have a spring snow goose conservation stuff, but I don't for snow geese and blue geese, but I didn't know if they have one for specks or not.
Yep. And I don't know if it's it was in February, so or when did I let me look and see, when did I start my channel? It was
MT Outdoors, how you doing?
It actually may have been the first week of February, so it might have been just a regular. I don't know, might have been a regular season.
JV Outdoors, how you doing? And just for anybody out there, if you saw my Santa, my Christmas video that I did, the Santa Claus suit was provided by JV Outdoors. Yeah, my weird sense of humor is coming out. It's starting to get late.
So, real quick, what's your opinion on jump shooting? Is it bad or something?
I don't think it's bad. I personally like ducks over decoys or ducks or pass shots.
Right.
But, it is a form of duck hunting.
Right.
It's just like tolling, where you take the Nova Scotia tolling dog and he runs up and down the beaches, and ducks get curious and they will raft up to see what that dog is doing, and you shoot them when they when they come up. Other forms of duck hunting are sculling, where you get in a boat and you use a sculling oar and you lay down flat and you scull up to them. It's just another form of duck hunting for me. I think that people, especially today in today's today's society, especially the younger crowd, have never done it. They've just never done it, and they don't know what it's about. As a kid, we jump shoot summer ducks out of the ditches around here. We sneak up on the ditches and jump shoot them out of the ditches, and
Right.
So it's just another form, another style. It may not be that person's preferred way of doing it. It's just a style. I mean, and I know a lot of guys that do it. I mean, they'll jump shoot ponds, and I'm trying to. I don't know if it was a YouTuber or maybe it was a video I was watching many years ago. But the whole video was this guy was out west, and that's how he shot ducks. I mean, he didn't use a call. He didn't have decoys. He just walked these little western creeks and little small rivers and whatnot, and jump shot ducks as they got up. It's just another form. It's just another style.
Right. Because it's not like it's what I go out looking to do. But if I put the effort in to go through 2 miles of ice and sit for 5 hours and not see anything, and I happen to see 2 limits of ducks on the way home, I'm not going to drive by them. Right. I mean, but man, have I caught hate for that one?
Oh, I hadn't even. I mean, I watched the video, but I didn't look at the comments.
It's coming from Facebook pages and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then I wouldn't even pay 2 cents worth that.
I don't, but it's just like it's just kind of funny. I thought, like, wow, people really get offended by stuff or whatever,
Yeah, and I've gotten some hate off of Facebook too, and I just kind of let it roll off. It's not like water off a duck's back, man, and just let it roll.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. I wouldn't even, because the people, there's certain people on Facebook that are just gonna hate.
Right.
Yep. Even in YouTube, they're just gonna hate the hate. And right. But here's the thing: you got a view out of it.
Right. Oh yeah. You
got a view out of it. Yeah. I've been getting thumbs down. I get like
really?
one person. Yeah, one person. My Santa Claus video got a thumbs down. Huh. And I'm like, you're thumbing down Christmas? Really?
Right.
But I got a view, and I got somebody
engagement. Yep.
I'm like, okay, whatever. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Right. Yeah. Whatever. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, wow. But whatever.
Bobby, I don't know if it's a Sumter tradition or whether that's a South Carolina tradition. Hunting over shell corn. You may have scared them with the Santa suit. I may have, Amanda.
I don't know. I thought it looked pretty original.
Oh yeah, I've never seen anybody do a video like that ever.
Nope.
Really, 80K.
Huh. But that's all right though, because like you said, Matt, a view is a view. It doesn't matter who it comes from.
Exactly.
So I don't know if sometimes this is just me thinking, and I'm not a controversial person, but I wonder if you have some controversy, if it's not always a bad thing, to
Yeah, it's engagement, and now, I mean, to be honest, I would rather had that engagement on the channel than I would have in a Facebook forum.
Yeah. Yes.
But,
Yeah. Yep.
but if they watch it, more than 2 minutes or something like that, it's a view. It may make.
I think it's right away, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know. You're right, Mo. People like drama for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I don't worry about it.
Yeah, if I would prefer to stay away from drama, I guess, but it is what it is.
Well,
so
yeah, well, when we get into things like this, and we got to expect it, because
you're right.
And like my dad, and I wish you could have met my dad, but he's a little nervous. He's 70 something years old, and he's a little bit nervous about this COVID stuff.
Right.
And he wanted to come over and meet you and everything, but he was an outdoor rider, or he still is an outdoor rider. And he told me, we were sitting down right before I started to get this going. He said, "You're going to get people going to hate you. Don't worry about it."
Yep.
Because that's engagement. And he said it. Even as a writer, the man has no idea how to get on the YouTube. He has no clue about computers. Nothing whatsoever. He still uses a typewriter. But he said, it's if people are reading your stuff or watching your stuff, in our case, and they send you hate mail, or they do it through whether now Facebook or either YouTube, he said, you're doing something right.
Right.
Because you're gonna get, and if you don't get that, then you have a lot of fake people.
Right.
You really, I mean, it's true. You just have a lot of fake people who are just giving you, I'm not saying I want all my comments to be negative. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is to get a few bad comments or get a thumbs down, it means I'm doing something.
Yep.
Okay, they don't agree with it. Why? If they comment and tell me why, then fine.
Right.
I had a guy comment on that duck call video I did. That's gotten 2,800 views on it. You need to learn how to blow a duck call. Really? Really?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever. Yeah, I got a lot of hate off of my bear hunting video too. So.
And I thought that was the best video you've ever done, dude.
Well, people don't agree with baiting, but they don't understand up here, bears aren't just running around in the open, and we're not overpopulated with bears, but we have a high population. And, is it better to bait a bear, get a good shot on them, and, get them, or is it better to shoot them when they're in your yard, trying to break into your, knocking all your bird feeders down? Because when the population does get too high, that's what happens. Is we have people call and say, "Oh, I had to shoot a bear in my yard. Come and get it," whatever. And
right.
So which is worse,
Yeah. Well, we have the same issues here in the South. Number one, we bait for deer. We can pour corn out for deer, which I find very ethical. I'm now drawing these deer in, make a clean shot on them. And another method is dog driving, where we put a pack of deer hounds down, and they chase. Practical purposes, they chase a deer. Okay, and they drive. The dogs have no clue to where the people are standing.
Right.
And if they do, you're giving way too much credit to the dog.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just don't understand that. but they're driving that deer, and people will stand a block of woods, and and deer driving. And that was another thing I wish I could have, maybe not have actually hunted them, but to listen to the dogs. Excuse me, because there is something very, very magical about hearing those dogs bay when they're chasing deer, when beagles are chasing rabbits, and Jeremy, yo again, welcome back.
Hey, Jeremy.
So, hearing those beagles bay when they're after rabbits, or even coon dogs when they're treeing a coon. There's we're talking about deer dogs. We're talking about we started off talking about jump shooting ducks, and then we got into baiting bears, and then we got into dog driving and baiting deer, and we're just talking about all kind of stuff. So
Wildman 307.
Wildman 307. What's happening, brother? Little brother man. Guys, and most of y'all in here probably do, but those of you who do not have Wildman 307 outdoors, you need to jump on him right now. You need to get on his channel. That young man has got it going on.
I gotta tell him thank you. I got his t-shirt in the mail today. Thank you. I'm in the process of doing a video about you right now. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine.
It's a cool shirt. It's really cool.
Saw Boxy did a video on it the other day. It is an awesome looking shirt. Yeah. You got 11 beagles, Jeremy? I got one. I got a little miniature beagle. And she baroos. Yeah, if y'all don't have Wildman 307, y'all need to get him. That young man has it going on something fierce. He is going to be the next Merlin Perkins from Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. And if he doesn't, I'm going to personally drive to Wyoming and whip his tail and get him. See that shirt, that hunting and stuff with J&J got from Boxy. Is that Boxy's normal shirt that he's got, Mo? Because I haven't seen it.
That's something that I need to do.
Thanks, Mo.
Apparel. I don't have any. I've been so focused on making videos and trying to get everything going that I haven't really messed with anything else. And I need to do that. But I was going to tell you too, Matt. I finally was able to order a blowgun.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've got to do some research because I don't think there's a whole lot of things that I can hunt in Minnesota with them. But now this is not today or tomorrow, but at some point,
right?
I do want to blowgun a bear.
Go right ahead. If you don't mind, I will sit in another tree behind you with a big gun.
I'll be on the ground. I'll be on the ground.
Oh, jeez.
But the only place that I think that you can legally do that is Alaska. So
take care, Bobby. Appreciate you coming in.
It's gonna take some doing. Good night, Bobby.
Amanda, take care of yourself. Thanks for coming in. Remember to hit that thumbs up on your way out, please. Yeah, you already got. Let's see here. 80K says that sounds terrifying. Blowgun of a bear. Mo homesteading is a Cody. Seriously, Cody, dude.
No, it's totally doable. If you want to see a guy blowgun a bear, look at Tim Wells on YouTube. Type in Tim Wells blowguns bear, and just a tiny little dart through and through on the bear. He ran like 20 yards and done. So
Dropped you.
I just
welcome.
so cool. So, but
now that's something that I could see you and Wild Man doing. Y'all two doing that. I could see y'all doing that. That I can see. And me, I'm sorry. I love you, brother. You're welcome to the house anytime you want to come. You're a member of my family now. But I'm not. If you want to do that with me, I'm going to be with a big gun, and probably 2 or 3 of them. Give them a chance. Use a knife.
oh,
Duke. I don't think this is Cody from After 5, not Jim Bridger or what's the other guy's name? I had it in my head and I can't remember. Hugh Glass.
I've heard of Jim Bridger, but not Hugh Glass.
Yeah, Hugh Glass got attacked by a bear and he killed him with a knife, and then he was left for dead and by the party he was with, and it's a whole good. It's a good story. It's true, and it's a good story.
Huh.
I believe one of those little libtard actors did a movie on it. I can't remember what the name of it was, but he portrayed Hugh Glass in that movie.
Hugh Glass. I'll have to look that up.
Oh, let's see here. I'm showing 12 in the room, 13 in the room.
89 thumbs up. Good job.
Oh, man.
Good job.
This has been a wild ride tonight, buddy. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Good, you deserve it.
Wild night. I don't want to give it up, but man, I got to get some sleep. I got to go to work tomorrow morning.
Right. Yeah, I've got a dog tearing. Bedroom door off.
Yeah, Jim Bridger was in that party with Hugh Glass. You're right. Yep. Fremont. I think it was a Fremont party. And that was when Jim Bridger was a young man and was, if I'm not mistaken, Jim Bridger and another guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but they were the ones that were the party left Jim Bridger and the other guy to care for Hugh. They thought he was going to die, and then the other guy decided to leave anyway and took young Jim Bridger with him. And when Hugh Glass he recovered and then went after and killed the guy and was going to kill Jim Bridger, but Jim told him, he said, "I thought you were dead." The other guy told me you were dead, so he let him go. And Jim was just like a teenager at the time. So, well, 80K, do you know the name of that movie? I'm trying to think of it. I keep wanting to say Deliverance, but that ain't it. The Reverend. Thank you so much. Leonardo DiCaprio. That's right.
Huh.
Yep. I got that movie on my Vudu.
Cool.
Well, Cody, I might have to call. I've been on here for 2 hours and going on 40 minutes. And to be quiet, I got to get up early to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work, but I got to pay some bills so I can duck under.
Evil.
Yeah, I got to go pay some bills. But thanks for coming in, man. I know it's kind of a last minute kind of thing. And for all those that are, if you're still here from that raid, thank you so much. You'll never know how much I appreciate that. That was awesome. I've been told, I have not personally checked, but my supporter numbers went up substantially. And 80K, I'm gonna have to keep that kind of to myself right now. There's a reason for that. Your Northern Girl Hobbies, you're back from the raid. Okay, thanks. And I'm sorry about 80K, but I just got to keep that kind of to myself right now. But anyway, I want to wish everybody a good night. I want to wish everybody a happy new year and a better year than what we had last year because of the COVID. But I see you at 454 and then 91 thumbs up.
467 mole, I think is what I see.
I hadn't even looked. I'm not even going to look.
467.
And I will tell you that I was at 418 earlier when I came in tonight.
Marching.
I was at 418.
Marching to 500.
I'm that march to 500, guys. I want to get it. I want to get that 500. But anyway, I just want to wish everybody a good night and a happy new year. Cody, you are so more than welcome to come down here anytime you want to.
All right.
You got the last word of the night. I'm gonna give it to you.
And the same thing. The door is always open up here for you as well.
Thank you so
much.
Take
care, everyone. Good to see you.
All right, y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. And thanks so much for coming in.
See ya.